Ooh, that's ugly. Alright, when you start getting welds that look like this, and your metal's clean, and your gas is working, more than likely you gotta change your liner. I haven't changed mine in about a year, so I think it's about time. First thing you're going to want to do is make sure your welder's turned off. Actually unplug it. That's what I usually do. Go ahead and take off your nozzle. Use your welding plier to get that off. And go ahead and take off your nozzle. And obviously don't do this if this thing's hot. And then you're going to need a wrench to get off the gas diffuser. So let me go ahead and get one. So you got a wrench, take off your gas diffuser. Might have to torque it a little. There you go. As you can see, that's pretty nasty. So yeah, this needed to be changed. Next thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and save some of this wire by opening up your wire assembly and making sure that everything's loose. And then you're just going to back the wire back onto the spool. This way you don't waste a lot of it. Okay, and then don't do what I just did. Make sure you actually catch the end so it doesn't burn spool. So next thing we've got to do is disconnect the MIG gun. So unscrew it here, and then twist your assembly, and it should pop out. And there's the liner. You're going to need your wrench again. And go ahead and unscrew this. Oh, while you're at it, also check these O-rings to make sure. As you can see, these look like they're a little worn, so I'm probably going to replace these. But go ahead and get this taken off, and then we'll go to the next step. So once you've got your gun off, go ahead and stretch out the MIG gun. Just make sure it's as straight as possible, and then start pulling out your liner. And it should come out pretty easily if it's straight. There you go. And that one was a little dirty, so yeah, it needed to be changed. Before you install your new liner, suggest go ahead and blowing out the MIG gun with some compressed air if you can. I do this from both ends. Grab yourself a new liner. So keep your gun as straight as possible, and then go ahead and start feeding the liner in. And it should go in pretty easy. If there's any resistance, you might have some kind of blockage in there. Go ahead and tighten back the back nut. So depending on how long your gun is, you're going to have some stick out left over, which you're going to need to cut off. Now, I usually go ahead and measure my gas diffuser and leave about, in this case, that's going to be about 3/4 of an inch. Yours may differ though. So go ahead and take a nice sharp pair of wire cutters and clip it off about there. And then if you got a little burr, go ahead and file that down so the wire doesn't catch on it. And you're nearly done. So I've got my liner all trimmed up now. I'm just going to go ahead and reinstall the gas diffuser. I've gone ahead and cleaned out all the holes in here just to make sure the gas flows really well. Usually I soak this in a little bit of acetone and then just kind of pick out any debris that's in those little holes. So all we've got to do now is just reinstall this, and as you can see, holes are nice and clean. Go ahead and just tighten this down slightly with a wrench. Not too snug. And then go ahead and reinstall your consumables. So here you're putting in your copper tip. Then you're going to go ahead and tighten that up again with your little welding pliers. You could probably, I don't know if you even would need to do this. That thing goes in pretty easily. And then you just put your tip back on and you're all set to go. So hopefully you found this helpful. And that's how you change a liner in a MIG gun. Alright, hope you guys have a good one.